Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609 at Central Texas, USA at my home base in Kingsland, Texas. That's my RV under a metal cover sitting on a concrete slab, and that is a Liberty Trike, electric trike from electrictrike.com, but that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm going to talk about is building yourself a tiny home. And believe me, I've thought about it a lot. I've looked at wooden storage buildings from Dirksen storage buildings. I've looked at other things, that are made cheaply to put under this cover. Because at some point, I'm 74 years old. At some point, I'm not going to be wanting to pull that RV down the highway, and this is going to be my retirement home right here. And so what I did today, I went by a metal building manufacturer and spent about 15 minutes talking to them about what you can do with metal buildings. And what I found out was you can build a tiny home, or they'll build you a tiny home, basically a small metal building. Say, for me, I'm thinking about getting a 10 or 12 by 20 foot, which would be 200 to 240 square feet. And the price on something like that, if you let them build it, of course, that's, they'll come out and do everything for you. That Reflectix there is just to keep the sunlight out of my bedroom area, because that's where the head of my bed is, and the sunlight shines in, and when I'm on my laptop I can't see it, so I put that there to stop that. And just a quickie, I know this doesn't have anything with tiny homes, but if you use that wrapping tape, the clear stuff, it doesn't leave any residue, and it holds real good. But anyway, back to the tiny home. 10 by 20, 12 by 20, whatever you want. You can finish that clock has been at 4:45 for about a year and a half. But as you can see, what I have right now is a Casita 17 foot 2019, which is about, on the inside, 80 square feet. So if I went to a 10 by 20, I would double, or I'd have 2.5 times the living space that I have now. And I don't want a lot of space because it's just me. I don't have any dogs, cats and stuff, and that's a red bird you hear chirping, and boy is he proud. But it's spring here in Texas right now. So what you can do, first of all, come up with a set of plans that you think will work for you, okay? And, the dimensions, length, width, height, all the stuff you want. And then take those plans to a local builder of metal buildings and let them give you a price on what it would cost you to have that built. Now, they will build it to any level you want. In other words, they'll do cabinets, they'll do sheetrock walls, they'll do electrical, they'll do plumbing, whatever you want done, they'll do it, or they'll leave it out and let you do it. And I'll face out this way and see if I can find that stupid bird. He's up here in his tree somewhere. Yeah, he's right up on top. Let me zoom, I'll show you. See him right in here? Right there. That's a cardinal or red bird. What does that have to do with tiny homes and metal buildings? Nothing. Zero, zilch. But back to the storage. So you can get you a tiny home. I know a lot of you have seen that video I did of the Dirksen storage building, the wooden one that was, I can't remember, it was like $35,000 or $36,000, which I thought was a lot of money too. But you can do the same thing with a metal building. Now, the advantage of a metal building over wood, of course, is there's no maintenance. You don't have any exterior maintenance on the metal building at all. Now, you can put metal siding on a wooden storage building and get by with some maintenance issues. But another good thing about the metal building, it's pretty much fireproof, and there might be some stuff on the inside that would burn. But the price per square foot is going to run you somewhere between $18 and $22 a square foot, depending on how much you want done. If you want them to totally finish it, you're looking at the high end. But if you're looking at something where you're going to finish it, then you could get by with, say, 18. Even if it was $20 a square foot, you could get you a good starter home, tiny home, an excellent starter tiny home for around say 300 square feet, $20 a square foot, that's $6,000. You know, and if you've got a lot to put it on, and you know, then you bring in your water and your electric and do your cabinets and your cooking stuff. You know, and over a period of a year or so, you'd have it done. You know what I mean? And you wouldn't owe crap. You know, but it is possible. I just wanted to mention to you that there is another option to the wooden storage buildings. Take a look at metal buildings. There, you know, there'll be a metal a metal storage building contractor or somebody probably in your area, maybe at the larger cities. We have one here in Kingsland, Texas, and Kingsland, Texas is a very small place, but they do metal buildings, metal homes, and all kind of stuff. And but yeah, they were talking about doing a tiny. I was talking to them about doing a tiny home, and they said, yeah, you know, just bring them some plans so they can get a start. You know, they need to know what you're going to do. But be that as it may, $20 a square foot, 18 to 22, times whatever square footage you think you're going to need. But for me, 200 to 240 square feet, 240 square feet, I'd have 3 times the living space I've got now. And then I can get a cooktop, I can rig up a shower, you know, the toilet and all the stuff. I don't need a toilet because I haul the way I do it, I've been full-time RVing a long time. And I've gotten to the point now, I just poop in a bag and throw the bag in the trash somewhere, okay? Why? Because I don't like to use the black tank on my RV. You can't hardly keep the odors out, you know what I mean, after a while. And you know, that takes care of that. And then I just pee in a jug and dump it out in the yard, you know, around here. So is that a problem? No, hell no. I mean, you know, they put diapers and stuff in trash cans and stuff all the time, you know. So, and dog poop and everything else. I mean, human poop is not toxic as far as I know. But be that as it may, so you could keep it really simple. And, you know, if you have water, you could even get by without water. I lived here for 2 years without water. I hauled it, okay? And I didn't have power either. I had a little generator. I had a Honda 2000i, which would power everything. But having said that, guys, I just wanted to give you an idea on some tiny home options that that may work for you. You know, you think outside the box. You know what I mean? Think outside the box. Could you just build a tiny home yourself? Sure, if you're good with tools and you have all the equipment. I'm 74. I don't have the tools. I don't have the skills, so I have to look to someone to do it for me. And you know, I looked at the Dirksen storage buildings, wooden, really closely. But however, they don't have one that'll fit up under my cover here, and I don't want to tear this cover down. I want somebody to build something under this cover for me to live in. But having said that, guys, enjoy your life. Look forward to getting you a tiny home and enjoying the rest of your year. So, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because I get a small commission. Doesn't cost you a penny. You know, drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, keep your health, because without your health, you're not going to want to live in a tiny home. You're not going to want to live anywhere. You're going to want to just lay on the couch and watch news on TV. And boy, if that ain't the suicide pill ever, that's a suicide pill combination. But anyway, enjoy your life, guys. And yeah, tiny homes are definitely an option for a lot of people. You just have to find a place to put it. And that's a whole nother bag of worms, because that isn't easy either, because nobody wants you to do anything different than what's being done. You know, build a big home. All right, but be that as it may. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.